Welcome back. TNT Unleashed. I'm T-Bone. Mrs. T is in the house, but she's coming to help. I'm going to show you what we're about to do on this old 1966 StarCraft. We got some new additions for it coming right at you. If y'all saw our last little video of this 1966, are you kidding me? Goodness, this thing's dirty. Well, I had to do a video over on Raley Small Engines about cleaning up a pressure washer. I started working on my wiring harness here, but I got to get this thing pressure washed off, and then guess what else we're doing? Got some brand new seats going in. That's right. New trailer jack, and the best surprise of all, ooh, the sun's shining in the shop. It's ugly, but it is a 1980 20 horsepower Mercury 2-stroke. Got a little issue with the foot down here. Somebody put a water pump in it and now it's stuck in gear, so they put it back together wrong. We're going to get that fixed and get this engine put on that little boat. Boy, that thing ought to haul. Ooh, the sun. That thing ought to haul fanny. That's what I'm talking about. Well, looking a lot cleaner. The whole darn back's still full of trash and water from me pressure washing. I'll get to that in a minute. Yeah, that's my boat. It's got a leak. Mrs. T, say hey to everybody.
Hey y'all.
She's in here doing the detailing, trying to get the rest of this mess out the back of the boat. Well, that went on pretty easy. Winch helps a lot. I think I might keep the trolling motor on this side back here. Just to give you an idea what it's going to look like, the seats in it. We're going to have to mount our swivel bases. Hold on. Some great camera work, huh? That's what we're going to be looking at, something like that, folks. Alright, so we're putting these swivels on, and it's going to be a permanent mount on that front seat, but this is the kind of swivel we bought, and I can't turn this thing without a screwdriver to help. They're so tight. But we mounted one on. This is for the back seat, and it has this aluminum plate, and this is going to hook in. Basically, this makes it so, come on over here to the boat and I'll show you. It makes it so that when you put this in, you can hook your seat in like that. You're able to slide it back and forth a little bit. It doesn't go that far, but it's enough so I can be over to the right when I'm driving the main engine, and then I can slide my seat over and make it easier to reach the trolling motor if I want to. So that's the purpose behind this, and this is the little other plate that the back of that aluminum piece sits on. So we're working on it here a little bit along. We're trying to get there. So we marked our holes where we wanted them so that our chair will swivel and be real close to the side. So we're just going to drill these out and put us some bolts and nuts on. Honey, there's dirt in the boat. Clean it out. Golly. I know I just drilled a hole there. There it goes. Look at there. You're working on boats, folks. Be sure you use the stainless hardware. If not, it will rust. Be back with you in just a second. Let me get these tightened up. Well, get it on the nut, Raley. Okay. Hey, why don't you come over here and I'll show them how this works. Now that we got this piece on, it's just a hinge. Pops in like that. It goes back here, and you got a swivel seat. Ain't that pretty? It's the cheapest thing we could find, folks. Pretty nice. So now all we have to do is figure out how to put this piece on, where to put it, and then it'll just slide. Sorta, maybe. See, it'll go all the way over there. Pretty cool. Not like it's gonna get moved a whole lot. Sweet. So the Starcraft emblem was cracked and broken on this side, and Mrs. T has glued it back in place, and now she is coloring it back in to make it look brand new with a paint pen. She's so talented. Well, this back seat is done. She's still painting on StarCraft. We got a name for it now. It's called Nacho Minnow. That's the name of the boat. Nacho Minnow. That's 2 clamps off. She's still working on it. We're missing a couple pieces there off this thing. I bet she's gonna fix it. I tell you what, you can't even tell pieces were broken off. Mrs. T is so awesome. Now we're on the other side. Give this about a second in your time. Told you, looked like factory. Move it on, let's go down another seat. I don't know how I'm gonna get that thing in there. Okay, next up, this front seat. Now we got a little issue, and I'm going to show you how to resolve it. We have the swivel plate down here. See how small that is? Now, and you can turn it cockeyed to get your bolts in. You can fight with this or whatever, but before you put it on here, on the boat, you're going to have to screw it to the seat base. So, I'm going to show you how to make this easy, because you're thinking, well, if I screw it to the seat base first, how am I going to bolt this thing to the bench in the boat? Give me a second. I'm going to show you my plan of attack here. See, this wouldn't be a problem if you was adding another pedestal, but what I've done, I could have just welded me some bolts on here. Truly, these need to be stainless steel, but I went through my old trusty bolt bins and nut bins. I got too much junk. Sorry about the camera. Basically all I'm doing is made me some studs, and I'm going to take it over to the boat there and mark my holes where I want it. Go ahead and drill my holes in the boat seat, and then mount this up to the seat bottom, And then I can just slip it down through the holes, put my nuts on, seat on, done. Now, once you've done this, do test it to make sure that you've got clearance between the screw head at the seat and the bolt head at the base. Mine barely clears, so I'm gonna take it back off and let's get my holes marked. Yep, I know I use lock nuts up here, they're gonna press into that wood, but you know what? That's what I had in my junk drawer, sir. That's what's going on the boat. I'm gonna put me some flat washers here, put it on the bench, put flat washers and more lock nuts up underneath. Sure wish I had stainless steel bolts here. Oh my goodness. See, this is what I gotta dig through for flat washers and lock washers and, you know. And there you have it. We got 2 boat seats installed.
Ooh-wee.
Tell them, baby, tell them.
Well, these seats feel nice.
Well, thank you. I'm glad you like them, sugar. They were the cheapest thing I could find.
Well, they're better than sitting on that board, that's for sure. Y'all stay tuned. We got some wiring to do. We're gonna wire up our lights.
Yeah, we're gonna wire up the lights and get us a battery in here. We're gonna be putting our jack on and getting a few more little knickknacks done in here. Then there's also gonna be a video coming up on this 1980 Mercury 20 horsepower. I hope it's gonna run. What do you think, baby?
It better run.
So y'all stay tuned, click that subscribe button, and
We'll see y'all next time.
thanks for tuning in.